Okay, hi there heroes. Just a short tutorial on how to get the lesson started. I'm not going to tell you how to structure the lesson or deliver it because obviously you're all good coaches. But just while we're in this version of the app and there's some developments, a way of delivering or starting the session with just the one camera angle initially. Now, yes, you can watch both angles, and I'd suggest that at the start. You'll have some pre-information about the student. So let's say they're slicing the golf ball. They may know, probably know they're like, let's call it over the top. So watch both angles. You've done your intro, you've had a chat, get them to look down the line and then look face on. When you're doing that, you can record the video yourself and play it back from both angles and slow it down to check things. You don't have to show them. So what I find helpful is they'll be hitting some shots here. You'll watch down the line. While they're hitting shots, you could have recorded one without telling them because they won't know, and then play it yourself and then maybe do the same face on. Then pick one angle to show them. So at the moment, you can't show both. Well, you can, but you have to show one first, then record another angle. Until that changes, this for me works quite well. So let's say they are going like this over the top and then early extending to try and shallow the club. Watch face on them down the line. Now, they might know they're doing this, they might know they're doing that. If that's the case, watch them face on, as an example, as a shot they're maybe hitting, and you might find they're going like reverse pivot, getting steep, early extend to shallow as an example. That would be the view I would show them initially, because you can say to them on the video, look, you're over the top, but like here's why, and then tell them what you might work on with the rotation and or club face maybe. So when you've done that, then you can chop and change from down the line and face on. So you might say, look, reverse pivot, you're going this way and then this happens, like they may know. You can then show them later in the lesson that they're rotating better, maybe you saw to the club face and now the club's in here because of how they turn and move. So that type of thing. But at the moment, with this current version of the app, you won't be able to put side-by-side face on and down the line until that's developed a little bit more. So choose one, watch both, choose one, show them that one back and annotate it and do your thing. And then, like I say, in the lesson, you can move backwards and forwards face on down the line. The reason I wouldn't show them both at the start is because they may start, depending on what they're working on, thinking before you show them the down the line one, let's say you've recorded this and shown them that, you then asked for down the line to record it, they might start trying to make up something here and it might be a bit different. Probably won't be different, but they might try something. So watch both like you would do in a normal in-person lesson, record one, show them that, talk about the other angle would be the way I would start things, so they don't get any like preconceived or they don't get any sort of movement ideas, try and change what they've just seen, what you've just told them. That's how I would start it, then go into your lesson as normal. Obviously close out with plenty of time is one other thing you may not know, just in case you go into the next lesson, because the app will kind of switch off when their time is up. So make sure it's all done nice and early. It's 45-minute lesson, so you've got that buffer zone for the hour anyway. If you do disconnect inside that last 15 minutes, you then can't get back on, it thinks the lesson's over. One other thing, when the lesson is finished and you've had your chat, do mention you would like, or they should get an automatic notification, but do remind them to review the lesson because that 5 stars that you're going to get is going to sort of help when players come to choose coaches, and then obviously they're going to keep coming back. Any questions on this, guys, let me know.